Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. Um, Continuation of what I was doing this morning, except I don't think I'm gonna plant anything. I'm actually gonna clean up this flower bed. And from the view that you can see, it's a mess, and I've had enough of it. Now, some gardeners may not like this, or some people may not like this, but I gotta, I gotta clean this up. This is not what I like. I don't like this kind of stuff. So, for those of you that's watching the replay, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on. And those of you that's gonna watch the live, I appreciate you all. I will not be able to be in. I mean, I'll come and check this, the chat. As a matter of fact, I could take my other phone over there with me, but this phone that I'm recording with cannot be out in the heat. It just cannot take it. The first thing you're gonna see me do is take that cover off of the blackberries right there, and I'm gonna try to set them up and pin them against the fence. I got some twine, so I'm gonna try to do that, and then um, you'll see me move over to this conniption stuff right here, where the tree. See the tree itself? It can come down and it's touching the fence, and now it's growing in with the tomatoes and all of that. So again, I'm not for sure if this phone is even gonna stay from where it is, stay on the live from here. I got it in the shade area, so the phone is in the shade area, but I'm not for sure if it's not gonna overheat even being in the shade. So I will be back several times to check it to make sure that you guys are still on here. Again, thank you for coming in and thank you for being here. Um, I'm just capturing this stuff. I'm not expecting everybody to be on here all day. Y'all was with a lot of you was with me this morning, and I appreciate you all. Thank you for the like. Um, but I just want to go over there. I'm gonna try to take these clippers here, as you can see. I'm gonna try to take these and cut some of that down from where it is. And yes, you're gonna see me cut down some tomatoes because those yellow pear tomatoes are very invasive. Um, and I do not like them. I do not like them. So why keep something you don't care for, right? And that's what I'm gonna do. So you're gonna be a little distance from me. I did zoom it in to the area that I will be in. So uh you'll see me over there in a few minutes. Again, I appreciate you all. And I'm gonna take this other phone with me so that I could look at the comments every now and then. Hey, this me. Hello. Uh, but I'm gonna try to get some things done. I should have checked one thing. Hold on. Let me check and make sure that the mic is connected so that y'all will be able to hear me over there. Let's see. Okay, it's showing connected. Okay, all right. Again, thank you for being here. Whoever that is on there. But yeah, I cannot do this anymore. These yellow pear tomatoes is not my thing. It may be somebody else's thing. They may like them, but I do not. I mean, the tomato itself is nothing wrong with it, but I do not like the way it spreads and take over the garden. And so I'm taking them out. I tried to work with them. I tried to deal with them. I tried to um, keep them in there, but nah, I'd rather take my chances on growing something else. I have some other tomatoes that's not yellow pear, and they are doing good. But I think that would give me space um, to grow the other tomatoes. Again, I would check this chat periodically. So I know y'all can't see me at this very moment, but you will be able to see me shortly because I'm coming around that way. I just got to get in here. I got other tomatoes and they're doing good. I'm liking what I'm seeing in those. So, hmm, the irrigation system blew off the little thing. I'm coming, y'all. We must didn't connect that one too good. Tomato didn't get his water today. I'm gonna check the chat in a minute, y'all. Oh, I meant to get that stick too. Okay. This is a blackberry bush right here, y'all. And even though you can't see it up close, I had it last year. It did not put berries out last year, but it did this year. It is this year. So uh but I gotta get it from being this close to the walkway area. So I hope I don't break some of them, but I'm gonna take them and pull them back here. Look there. Oh, y'all cannot see it. There's a berry and a snail. But there's a berry. It's red. I hope I don't break them, but I'm gonna take them and pin them back here. Get the twine and pin them up. There's another berry. See, I can't see all of that from way back there. And I'm not gonna tie them tight, but I'm gonna tie them where they be back here toward the fence where they can grow up the fence and they won't be in the middle of the walkway. Okay, but then let me see. Let me check the chat. That's the other thing, y'all. I want to show y'all this. I wish I could do a close up, show y'all this, but this is really getting on my nerves. The roselles are looking good. I can't even show y'all because it's just too hot over here. Let me see if it'll let me see the chat. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Angela Calloway. Hey, thank you for being here. I can see you and hear you. I understand. Plant something you like to eat. Yes. Yeah, cause listen, they done took over, and then they very small. Like they're not big at all. So I'm gonna set this up somewhere where I can be able to see it. Yeah, I know some people probably gonna say no, don't get rid of them, but listen, this is too much. And then they taking, I mean, they just going crazy, and that's a good thing for those that like it. But I want big tomatoes. I want slicers. So I'm glad you can see. I'm gonna try to cut this as much as I can, and then my husband can come and cut the rest of it. You're gonna start to see better in a few minutes. Yeah, I can't do it. So how's your day, Angela? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Then it's starting to grab the fence and nah. And hitting the hearts. Okay, so people will know that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you doing that for me. And I know that some of them see me this morning, but some of them might be like, "Look, this you going live too much." But hey, I need to show what I'm doing, and also I need watch hours. So if I'm gonna be out here working, I might as well show what I'm doing to those that want to watch. So, and then somebody else may be feeling the same way, like they too much. Maybe not the tomatoes, but something else, and they probably feel like they don't want to get rid of it. But yeah, for me, for that. Like I say, I don't even really. They okay. They not bad or nothing, but they not the tomato that I'm looking to taste. I'm looking for the taste that better boy or that um. I'm throwing. I'm not throwing at you, Angela. Throwing tomatoes everywhere. It went further than I expected. I got a wheelbarrow right there that I'm gonna put them in, but it's full. So okay, I cut some from up there. I'm glad too because that stuff was coming all down in the flower bed. I mean, down in the vegetable garden. Couldn't even see. Well, I tied it up pretty good. I had some twine, so I took and tied all that up. Let me see if I can get it out of there. Starting to look more and look. You can see me more and more over here. I tried to. I'm doing out to the garden to check on things, and I picked a few green beans. Good. I want to grow some beans too, but my biggest thing I got to learn my area and learn when I can grow what I can grow. I tried the melon, and it was nasty, in my opinion. So I ripped it out and planted cantaloupe on a trellis instead. That sounds good too. Yeah, I fought with this, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm just not gonna deal with it. It's my first year doing gardening, so like this to this capacity and from seed. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but this big old thing here, I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, it's trying to stay with the tree and trying to be over here. See if I can cut it. Yes. And that's another thing too. I don't know. Some people may like borage. It is not what I thought it would look like. And it does not do what I thought it would do. So I'm doing a spring cleaning. All right. I'm trying to keep this tomato, but I'm gonna end up. This is like a better boy here, so I end up putting it. They say don't move them, so I'm just gonna push it backwards. I'm gonna get all of this out of here. Let me check the chat. I think about Tuba chat. Hey, thank you for the share. I appreciate it. Sorry for that train, y'all. Your gardens are beautiful, are all beautiful. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Angela. I'm really trying hard. Okay, I'm gonna let that pass by. Yeah, I'm really trying hard to get and thank you for sharing it out too. Yeah, thank y'all so much. Uh but I'm trying to get it to be manageable. So I knew it was gonna be a challenge because last year was a challenge with the flower beds themselves. But I knew adding vegetables to it was gonna be a deal. But I also felt like, okay, I need to start growing what I eat because so that I can have that to rely on in case something does happen. Because everybody's been talking about it and talking about how tough it is and how tough it's gonna get, and try to grow you something. So I was like, hey, it ain't gonna hurt. I'd hate to be one that not listen and then need it. I'd rather need it and not. I mean, have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. I tied this stuff up good, boy. Mm, yeah. For those that like yellow tomatoes, this would be perfect for you. But it is not for me. It don't even take, to me, it does not even taste like a tomato that I'm looking for. It's not a terrible taste or nothing. It just don't have that, to me, the taste that make you close your eyes. And the roots are so crazy. Like it's real invasive. I mean, I know you can see that from here, but it's crazy. Yeah, I almost made it. And again, I wish I could bring the phone out here because I would, but it's too hot. The phone will not make it. I tried to do. I just barely did get the watermelons in that I planted on a video. I started showing where I was planting the watermelons for Watermelon Wars, and I barely did get it in there, and then the died. I mean, not the battery, the phone went out, saying it was too hot. So I knew that I would only be able to uh, record from over there. And my husband gonna get on the Nichols Journey Extra, and he gonna come and cut down from the back side of this fence. Should have got my knife. Let's see. I don't want to nothing. Hey, Keisha H. Hey, thank you for being here. Buy your sugar. Hello, hello. It's all of that from the yellow pear tomato. Yes, all of that is from the yellow pear tomato. Wow, I'm glad I didn't start. I have seeds, but I decided not to plant them. Yeah, they are very invasive. Very, very, very. Thank y'all for being here. Coincidentally, I hear the train running here too. Yeah. So I was like, I tried to deal with these yellow pear tomatoes, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. Uh, if somebody like that it's not acidic either. Like it does not give you that tomato taste, and that's good for some people that's allergic to all that acid and stuff that's in a tomato. Some people can't are allergic to that. They can't eat that. So I'm gonna be smart and take these down. Now you might see hummingbirds coming for my head because they don't like for me to move that. Yeah, so for y'all that's just coming in, Bayou Sugar, thank you for being here. You and Keisha H. I'm working on these invasive um, yellow pear tomatoes. I'm taking them out. They have to go. I cannot do it. It was too much for me. And I'm taking this out. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Angela, you seen how it was all hanging down, huh? Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. Now my husband gonna come and cut on the back side and get all this from over the top of it. Not right now because he's not here, but whenever he does come and get a chance to. I'm trying my best to keep from breaking this. I'm coming back to the chat, y'all, in a few minutes. Uh-oh, did I cut the wrong thing? No, I did not. So one good thing about this twine I know for a fact that it holds. Let me pull this too. I do not like the borage. I'm learning what I like and don't like. And oof, I got a wheelbarrow full of stuff over there. I'm just like, nope, nope, nope. So I am going to go back and plant I don't know if y'all seen my video, but I am going to go back and plant some more cabbage, broccoli. I did good with those. It just was at the wrong time. And the cabbage almost headed. It's curved up like it's gonna head up, but it's too late for it because it's gonna get too hot. Is what I was told. And so I'm like, okay. Now it was two of them in here, two yellow pear tomatoes in here, and everything that you've seen, Angela, of me pulling, that's been all yellow pear tomato. It went crazy. It was two of them in here. I'm coming, y'all. I got another phone. The reason why y'all far from me is because the heat. The phone cannot take the heat. Keisha say, Miss Kizzy, you know with some of your garden content, do a dual screen with both channels. Really? Oh, I need to call you, Keisha H, for something else because I need your shirt size. But I need you to tell me about that. Your mic is great, Miss Kizzy. You'll have to share that brand. Okay, we'll do. We'll do. Um, yeah, let me go back up a little bit. I don't want to miss nobody. Okay. Yeah, I'll share that with you, Keisha H. But yeah, I would love to be able to do that with both channels. That would be awesome. Especially since we're about to go camping. Oh, that would be great. Let me see. I can't see what you said. All I see is the borage, LOL. I see an N. That's all I see because of how. Let me turn it to the sideways. Let me see if I can read it that way. No, it won't let me see it. When somebody else come in, I'll be able to see what you said about the borage. Um, yeah, I like this this mic because even this morning when I was out there, I set the camera right there on what I wanted it on, so it wouldn't catch me bent over somewhere. And I was all over the yard doing stuff and coming back to the camera, and I love it. Okay, let me try to cut some more. This is crazy. I ain't, I'm getting rid of my seeds. So if anybody wants some or know somebody that wants some yellow pear tomatoes, tell them hit me up. I ain't got but one, but I mean, one or two packs, but they can have every bit of it. And if somebody stayed close to me, they could have had these plants too. It's so invasive. It grew outside the fence. It's on the back side. Look how long this is. This is just one stem. It has several branches on it. And then it wouldn't be so bad. Like I could use it as like a little snack, tomato snack, but it's not really that tasty to me. Like when I think of a tomato, I think of a flavor, like, and to me they don't have a flavor, like a good flavor. They're not bad. You can put some salt and pepper on them and stuff and make it better. But phew, finally. Oh, now it's hung in the fence. This is another branch. And it would stem off about 5 or 6 branches of it. Now, all of that's yellow pear tomato that y'all see. And they, like I said, they're not bad. They just small, little bitty something. And they good if you like it as if it tastes like a better boy or a big tomato, a slicer. If it tastes like that, yes, indeed, I tear them up. But it don't taste like that. Let me smell it. Y'all, I got so many. I ought to show y'all. I got so many yellow pear tomatoes on the ground. When I went to pull them yesterday, I got a wheelbarrow. Y'all probably can see the arms on the wheelbarrow. It's full. And I got so many yellow pear tomatoes on the ground over there. I hope they don't seed up. I might like those since I don't care for tomato taste. Yeah, see Keisha H, you you would. You would definitely love these. If you don't like that tomato taste, like that strong tomato taste, you would love yellow pear tomatoes. Because they taste like a tomato a little bit, just a little bit. It don't have any like strong tomato taste to it. And you probably would love it. But I didn't know that. And you know, I seen the picture of it on the because I could see some people saying, well, didn't you see the picture? I seen it was yellow. And you know how the pictures, the packages do. It didn't show a small tomato. It showed a nice size pear-shaped tomato. And I was like, I'll try that. Let me see. Bayou said, let's see. You better stop. You better stop tossing tomatoes. You'll have tomatoes popping everywhere. I hope not. Bayou said I used to pea. Yeah, I use pear tomatoes to make tomato sauce. Now I heard somebody said that. I heard somebody said that. Well, look, it's gonna be in the grass this time. So if they come up through that grass and stuff, Mr. Nichols gonna hurry up and mow them down. I got so many of them. There's no way I can get them all up on that side of the house. I'm gonna try to show y'all. Okay, Keisha H said, "Wow, what a huge plant!" Yeah, that thing was, I mean, huge. Not the borage. Yeah, I got rid of the borage too, cause I I thought it was gonna grow differently. I did. It looks ugly. Like when I say that, I mean like it looks sick. Is y'all's like that? Look at me turning around looking at the at the camera like y'all on the porch or something. Where y'all are, but you know what I mean. And look, this thing so and they strong too. They tough. Like the actual branches on the things are tough. All right. I'm about to cut this one too. I just cannot do this. I mean, I can grow some stuff, but some things are just lesson and note to self. Next year, make sure you got your cages early. Because when I went to go get the cages, they were all out. I'm trying to cut this now. Okay. And then I got behind on getting the cages for them so they wouldn't sit, so they won't sit right. I'm gonna tie that to that, and I think it'll be fine. Oh, I gotta get that root out of there. All right, y'all seen one root. I almost took off running. That thing's sitting up like a ooh, horrible. Okay. And then I didn't like this thing hanging over this stuff hanging over this. It wasn't hanging low like that. I guess it's just growing. But I'm gonna get Mr. Nichols to cut it back away from the fence because you know what will hang up in one of those and then fall down on your head or something. And I'll be done for. But so far, y'all, the rest of my stuff, like this tomato thing is horrible, y'all. Oh, it's so look at that. I wish I could see how big this root is. Try to shake some of my soil back down in here. I think this gonna tell y'all a whole lot. This is one plant. Look at the roots on it. If y'all can't see it out when I get back over there, I will Let y'all see it. Man, this thing is humongous. Okay, and I got more soil because I felt like this was good. Now I do know this. I cannot leave these in here, the ones that have fell off, because if I y'all hear the chickens, I know y'all do. Oh, I'm so sick of it. I know y'all do. Aggravating. Okay, and also, you see these two red flowers here? They coming out of here too. I only did that because I was running out of places to put. So, and it was overflowing on the table with the cups and stuff. So I was like, I gotta find somewhere to put them. All right, email you like I might like those ones. Okay, Keisha, I'm thinking the same thing. You like them, by you sugar? I have the blue borage coming up. It hasn't flowered yet, but I'm looking forward to the blossoms. Yeah, I looked on the picture and thought it was gonna look like that. Well, I ain't gonna say yours won't, but mine didn't. Mine looked sick. Mine looked like it had some kind of, and it was in different spots too. It wasn't like it was just in one place, but it looked like it had some kind of aphid disease or something. I don't know. I stopped using tomato cages. You did use tomato cages for your peppers. I use bamboo sticks and string my tomatoes and cucumbers. So guess what? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all the sticks that I had. I must have bought. They come four in a pack. I must have bought four of them. I had 16 sticks in one flower bed around there with three um, tomatoes in it. It took over. It completely. I should have took it, but y'all know what? I didn't even think to take a picture of it or do a video on it. As I was taking it out, I just said, you know what? Today is today. And then I said, you know what? Even better than that. This is the moment. I got up out the chair, went around there and started snatching them out. I was like, that's it. With those roots, he was planning to be there forever. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Mr. Van Ly, how you doing? Good to see you again. I use bamboo sticks and string for tomatoes. I went out yesterday and one of my beefsteaks had a branch that had bent over. Glad it didn't break because it's loaded. Well, that was the thing. It I'm gonna have to show y'all. It laid over those sticks. I had 16 sticks in there, or close to 16 sticks in there. It laid over. Like I had them pushed all the way down so they couldn't go no further, tied to it with the twine. Well, because it was so much and it was so heavy, it leaned them forward and laid them over outside of the flower bed. And I mean, out of the container. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was like, yeah, this is too much here. I looked and seen them steady falling forward. I was like, yep, that's it. This is the day. Okay, I'm gonna tie this up. I'm like in that mood to just get rid of some stuff. Like if it's not doing what I wanted to do, if it's in the way, yeah, that's it for it. If it's something I can give away, I'll give it away. But if not, it's gotta go. And it's got plenty of little old tomatoes in here. And I'm trying to keep them from seeding up and then growing in this bed. So the good thing about this is I can throw them on the back side of the fence. Yeah, I don't want no parts of this here no more. But I do want to see them big tomatoes, them red tomatoes grow better. And so, and this is one of them right here. I think this is beefsteak right here. And then I started thinking, well, you got too much stuff in there, you know. Oh, I done split this marigold. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. When you break a plant or something, you be like, man, I can't believe I messed that up. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this too. I just gotta do what I gotta do. And this is getting cut. Yep. There's nothing on that one, so I got the sniffs today, y'all. I'm cutting. I ain't got time. I need it to make sense to me, and I need to be able to come out here and feel good about it, not just making it, like, well, I'm growing stuff. No, that one was outside. Now I can take this and pull it back some and let it lean back toward the fence and then tie it. Then when I walk in here, my biggest thing, I don't want to walk in here and I got all kinds of things in the way. Okay. I'm coming back to the chat, y'all. Y'all feel free to tell me what y'all think. I keep hearing something, y'all, and I just realized it's jumping up in the water down there. Okay, that's tied off. That looks a whole lot better. Okay, now it's starting to look better. I can see over here. This was so congested. And my plans for this area is I'm gonna push that blackberry bush on up a little bit further toward the fence. My plan is to put some little stones through here and then be able to walk up through here. I wanted it wide enough. I thought it would be wide enough where I could put some on both sides and just have a little small middle, but no, that wasn't the case. Oh, I was throwing yellow tomatoes everywhere. It done landed over here. I throw them back there. Okay, let's see. Hey, to Jay Jordan. Hey, thank you for being here. Good to see you. Holla. Hey. I'm doing good, the Jay Jordan. Coach, I appreciate you. Fan lot doesn't ketchup come from tomatoes. Yeah, but I ain't never seen no yellow ketchup though, holla. But they say you can make it and it still tastes the same. Now I've heard the people say that. They say you can make it and it tastes just like Bayou say she made tomato sauce and she said that's what she used, the yellow pear tomato. Okay. So this one coming out of here. This one right here. Yeah, it's coming out. Uh that basil's coming out of here because it done went to seed. Y'all, tell me something. Cause see, I do know what it looked like when it go to seed and start flowering. I found that out. But I couldn't even see it because of the yellow pear tomatoes. I couldn't even see it. Let me go get this the twine. I can tie that up. And I do see berries on the blackberry bush. I got it last year and now it's starting to um bear fruit. Keisha H or any of y'all got into the watermelon wars this year? I did. I just put my watermelon in the soil, actual watermelon plant, and I recorded it just enough. It gave me just enough time to record it, and then the phone overheated. Yeah, that looks a whole lot better. See, Angela was here to see it, but look, y'all see that wheelbarrow full of yellow pear tomatoes, full, and what's on the ground right. And y'all know everywhere we go. Thank y'all for the 11 likes too. I appreciate y'all so much. This is the stick I was telling y'all about. I stuck it all the way down in there, and I had several of these. And baby, it say, no, not today. I can't hold up under this pressure, it said. All right, I got my twine and I got the stick. So I know Mr. Nichols gonna get me when he come back. All the tomatoes either. Y'all know the tomato I planted from seed, and people seen where I had planted it at, and then they told me, oh no, they ain't gonna grow through that soil. That soil got too many sticks in it. So what my crazy self do? Went planted more, right? When I did that, guess what happened? The ones that they said wouldn't come up came up, and the ones that I planted in soil that didn't have sticks came up. And that's how I end up with so many of them. Oh man, I done broke that stick. Ah, okay, I can use it still. It cracked good fashion too. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant it. I'm gonna pull some back and see if I can make them stand and lean on this tree. I mean, on this fence here. This thing is really grown from last year. Oh my goodness, y'all. No wonder why it ain't putting out. Here go these worms. I wish y'all could see them. Oh, I don't understand. I'm gonna try to bring y'all one. Let y'all see what I'm talking about. Look, he trying to run now. Uh-oh. Nope. You coming out of here today. Some people say these ain't worms, that these are well, they kind of like caterpillars, but I'm having the hardest trouble with these this year. And these are babies, by the way, before I show them to you. These here are babies. I hope y'all can see this. Oh, one fell. He fell in the right spot up in that bucket because that's where he's gonna die right there. Look, I am having the hardest time with these things. Let me see if y'all can see it. Look at that. I am having the toughest times with them. Now he don't want to come off. And they bigger than that too. Some of them are bigger than that. Hey Village, thank you for being here. I have some watermelons planted, but not in the competition. Okay, enough. Okay.